I'm like, oh, I need a microphone. Hello, hello, test, test, test. I'm like, oh, I need a microphone. Hello. Okay. Well, let's get started. We started this last night. I'm gonna put some time into it. Maybe another half hour or so. We'll stop at 10:33. So you got me for about a half hour. So I'm referencing from this piece I found yesterday. Need some water. I put a little bit more time after I went live into it. It's always interesting to see how much you can get done in kind of a short amount of time. Again, this is the kind of from the Mickey shorts. I feel like that's the Mickey I'm using here. I like the kind of half-hour times because I feel like eventually the art does get done in that half-hour time. And I do like to get close so I can see what I'm filling in. Yeah. I'm going to do this ear as well. Let's go to find that ear layer. It's right here. Sometimes you can just make little marks like that to fill it all in. I feel like the ear would be right there. Again, I'm referencing, but I still am just kind of making this stuff up, referencing the hands and the look of this. When you see, I'm not looking at any. I did have a Mickey on here. Two, I think, had that Mickey that I kind of just referenced from the eyes, I guess, but nothing much there. I want to get to at least the clock, so if we can get there, that'd be cool. I feel like if I can do this blue kind of in this area under, again that would be under, I almost did watch Back to the Future last night. I'm assuming that's like the inner part of the vest there. What's up, Jacob? How are you? Good to hear from you, my friend. Thanks for hanging out this morning. And I started this last night. I think you were here. And I wanted to put some more work. Just about a half hour. You know, half hour here, half hour there. I don't try to overkill it with some of this stuff. I just try to go live, say hi, work on some Disney art, crossover stuff. And then we'll do a layer underneath this. What's up, Joanne? How are you? Lots of people hanging out this morning on this Thursday morning, I believe. I like when you guys come in and just say hi, even if you don't stay long. That's cool. I'm not just saying hi is cool. And I could say hi to you, right? Yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking how this is coming out. Again, you want to be happy with your art. You never want to be angry with what you're laying down or putting down. All right, let's do a layer underneath. Again, I'm in Procreate on the iPad Pro. I think this is last year's version, not the current 2021 version. I think they did a 2021 version of the iPad, but it's a 12.9 inch screen. I did charge it last night, so I think we're good for a while. Again, I've been doing more art on here, and again, just trying to sometimes things don't get finished, so I've been jumping around to different pieces. You can find my finished art at etsy.jdressdisney.com. Good, I'm about to take a EMDR, intersecting with eating disorder training for the next 2 weeks. Wow. That is the only reason why I'm up early. I would be sleeping on my days off. Thank you. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Training for the next 2 days. I thought you said 2 weeks. I was like, wow, 2 weeks. But yeah, two days. Good luck with that training and everything. That's the thing. People are on here at different times. I've been doing kind of 2 a day when I can. Early in the day, early morning. This is kind of early morning, 10 o'clock. I feel like some people are up, even if they're not. They can watch the replay, and that's fine too. I don't need people to watch me live, but it is fun, I think, to watch people do things live. That's why I've been doing more art live. The thing with art is, like, you put the time in like once, then it's done. People can enjoy it. It's not, I mean, you're constantly doing new pieces, you know. Gotta get ready for the training. I'm usually at work at this time. It's 7-Eleven in Cali. Yeah, that's the thing. There's people from all over in this group, different time zones and stuff. 10-11 here in the morning. Kind of up. I've already done some stuff for my Etsy. Did a new SVG. Disney SVG is on there. Now I'm working on this. I said, throw up a live. You guys come and hang out, which is awesome. Again, I think we're ready. Well, I don't know if I'll do the hand. Again, in this piece, Marty's not completely looking at the clock or his watch, and this one is kind of like lower, which is fine too. I mean, I could be live for days doing my art, but at the same time, you don't want to burn yourself out, so I try to just do what I can. I like the thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. Again, we are doing a lot of Mickey Mouse stuff lately. And I do already have a crossover Mickey and Goofy on my Etsy. You can get it in a magnet or a full 8x10. So check that out when you get a chance. It's really cool. It's from the second Back to the Future. This is sort of like from the first Back to the Future. But again, we talked about this. You know, you got to be excited about your art, what you're creating, and then that transcends into the people that are watching. They see the art that you're working on. And that's the thing. I don't expect people to come hang out throughout the whole process. But if they see, oh, this is turning out really cool, then usually they'll show up and say, what's up? I don't know, do I want to do the hand real quick? I gotta do it on this top layer. I think for a little while, when, I don't know when it was, maybe after Toy Story hit, it was like, I think digital art kind of got a bad rap. I think that we're back to the point where it's like, okay, people see that this stuff takes time, and I can show you in my Canvas info, hour and 8 minutes so far into this piece. Most of my pieces take about 3 hours, if not more. I need to make that finger, this thumb. I think that looks right. Remember, when you're doing this, then this is going to come up and over. The thumb is interesting because it has like kind of this, well, it's kind of like flatter here, and then it starts bending. Thank God for hands, right? How we have hands we can do stuff with. Kind of, you gotta think of your hands and your feet to get around and get stuff done. Wouldn't be able to drink water. It'd be tough without hands or feet. I'm streaming on YouTube, JDrawsDisney. .com or .net, sorry. I do have a .com as well. So, both of those. .com, .net. .net leads you to my YouTube. I don't really advertise some of these pop-up streams. It's just like, hey, you might go live in the morning, and if you're watching, cool. It's not really about the viewers, it's about having fun chatting with you guys. I do like this style that Mickey or Marty wears. This Jacob's always hanging out here. Again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on that clock. And I'll probably, no, I don't know if I want to have any glow coming off of that. So I guess I'll just do inking. You do have that blue kind of looks like a circle. It's kind of like, where is that gonna start? But it looks like there's like 2 circles, because then this circle would have sort of that runoff. Oh, I should have filled in that hand first. What layer was that? This one. I'll do like a white glove here. Check my stream. I don't like how this hand is completely yet. It needs to have more curve to it. And we got to put that watch in there as well. let's try to do the background. You know, I can do, and I haven't done it really too much. There is a ellipse tool here. You can, it's like, where is the, I think it's going to be around the nose, maybe around there. Again, this is incorporating the clock. You got the DeLorean back there, and then the times. Although it doesn't say 1985, because that's where they're at. And then they go to the past, 55. The second one is the future. Well, I guess that's all the years they go to in all the movies. 55, 2015 is the second one, and then the last one's 1885. So it does have all. I'll show you what this looks like without the sketch. Sometimes people like to see kind of without all those scribbles behind it. Okay. Got part of that clock. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this blue and add it on top of it. With the airbrush and give it like a little bit of haze to it maybe, but then I'm gonna grab a different brush on top of that. I'll put it over here too. Yeah, we've started a lot of stuff, and then it's kind of time to start finishing up some of this stuff as well, which I will at some point. I keep doing these little half-hour pop-up streams with you. Might have to get some more water in a second. Again, I like to reference, but I don't like to copy at all anymore. I just like to reference, which is important to reference. Let's grab some of this, and don't make it completely the same. Like I'm gonna grab probably I think today's the day I'm gonna buy this big pack for more brushes. I have some other brushes here that I bought from people. Gotta get to charcoal. Give it this, let's increase that a little bit. I would do something like that maybe. I know it's like more dotted, which you could do. Charcoal coming there. We might work on this later tonight, because I am kind of enjoying how it's going. Now I'll do that line underneath. Trying to see how we're going to do that, because I do have this like blue going on here. It probably would be underneath with another white maybe. And you could go into it if you wanted to add like this kind of runoff dots. Let's check our stream. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, that looks really cool. I like that. Kind of like look at the layout or whatever. I was able to kind of remove the background behind me a little bit more. I have a green screen behind me, and I just increased the contrast so it looks a little bit cleaner, not so muddy. Although I am wearing like green in my shirt, so that's why you have that. Now let's see how I'm going to do this. I got to do another circle. What are we doing for time? We got about 7 minutes here. could do is just duplicate, I think, this layer and increase the size. You get more of like that line. But then I think you would have to go around to get it more like, you know what I'm saying? So I might do the circle. This has to have like I think more blue, not so much runoff. Like select it. Oh. Select. And I might go around with like the blue straight. What are we gonna do? Inking. Increase that. I think we want it on top. Kind of making it a little bit bigger. I do like it like that though. Again, this allows it so it doesn't, I'm not coloring outside of that circle, so I'm getting kind of a perfect circle. If that makes sense. See how it doesn't go outside of it? I think people like to see pop culture things. There's probably definitely a big group of Back to the Future fans around the world. Yeah, that looks really cool. Then I'll take some lines coming off of that and give us this. You don't see much of the clock. That's the only problem with this piece. It seems like there should be more of the clock. Let's I'll show you the time lapse video time lapse so you can kind of see. This is from last night into today and where we're at. Might take that white again and get bigger and then I don't know, it might be blue, I don't know. You kind of have to think it through how you're going to do everything with each piece. Just a lot of thinking about it, how to recreate it and what you're going to jump to, because I jump around a lot when I'm doing art. It's not one, I get bored with one area and then I go back to it. Which is not wrong to do. You can do art any way you want. This is kind of what we did today here with this clock happening. Yeah, I like that. I think we can get rid of our sketch, which is there, so it makes it a little bit more smoother, but you do see all the touch-ups that I need to do. Let me work on a little lighting before I end. Just to bring it to life a little bit more. So I think it's going to have some light, but kind of dark too. So let's see. take a black. Sometimes I like to do this, and then sometimes I like to grab the inking as well and put some. Sometimes lighting is like that, and then I like to blend it all in together too. Just adding a little lighting there, to it. You can kind of see the difference here. That's with it, without it. Kind of makes a little bit of difference to make it more. I'll probably put it like a little bit more dark over here. Again, that's kind of where we're at. I was able to get some more color in there. Again, I did want to put like some sort of pink going on in the sunglasses, so let me try to see if I can do that. Again, I'm just kind of making some of this stuff up as I go. And I think that's kind of what makes an artist is how can you play around with things and make it different. Up there or up here. Kind of like this was the sky of some sort. And there might be a blue in there too. Sets us up for like that 80s feel. The pink and blue I felt like was a, and then I might on another layer put and I'll blend this all in a little bit too, so it seems like kind of like a sky a little bit. Need a little bit more pink up over on this side. See, that looks kind of cool. You like that? And then you probably put like palm trees or something in there, like take a black. want to make them all the same, so. And I'd probably like blur that a little bit, because it is kind of a reflection. That looks cool. I like that. I think that looks really cool. Completely different than when we're looking at over here. And that's where, like I said, art comes in handy, where you're a true artist. You've been doing it long enough that you're just kind of making stuff up. This is kind of like, if you think of Bob Ross, he did it so much. People were impressed, but he worked at his craft every single day, drawing, painting. I think if you want to get good at anything, you have to be working at it every day, working out, or whatever it is you want to be. We saw Joanne is going to be going to training today. For 2 days, learning about all that, so getting good at that, you know, whatever it is you're working towards. There we go. I went over my time, of course, but I'm gonna post this up on Dreamers. Again, I can only really do these for a half hour. Probably do another live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, so check that out. Definitely check out my Etsy, etsy.jdrawsdisney.com. If you'd like to donate, you can do so at streamlabs.com/Jason LeCuyer, Jayson LeCuyer, LeCuyer. I'm about to get out of here. I think we did a lot in that half an hour, though. That was 34 minutes. That looks cool. I really do like that. I like the lighting and stuff, and I think adding these palm trees are cool too. Again, we're just making things up as we go along. All right, I know we got to do the clock in the back tonight, and then let some lightning, and then blend it all in to do the DeLorean, and then I think this piece would be done. All right, be well, my friends. I'll talk to you later.